We're here in beautiful Lorne Park in the fall at one of our contemporary homes that we've built. This home specifically was designed by Fine Lines Design, was the architect, and the interior design was by Harman Design. The homeowners trusted us and the architect to come up with this design, as well as reflecting with us in past projects we've done. When there's a project where a homeowner, architect, designer, and builder are all on the same page, these are the most successful projects in my mind. This home has a lot of natural light. You'll see there's a lot of glass. The goal here was bringing all these beautiful natural trees and light into the house. This house gets a lot of attention actually, and I think the big factor in that is the materials chosen. And we have a linear contemporary concrete stone which ties in with the architectural flatwork on the landscape, as well as ACM panels, which is a very common commercial application that buildings use. So it's very clean and it gives that floating, industrial, modern, clean look that the clients were going for. Front door is beautiful. It's an aluminum door giving the look of a wood veneer. We did a flush mount LED light built into the masonry, and it gave that commercial, modern, very clean look. You know, no hanging pendants that you're cleaning from spiders and this sort of thing. Instead of having your typical door handle or thumb latch, it's got a finger pull, and actually the door, it can only be actuated by a key. So there's no handle on the outside. It can only be opened up from inside. The kids and the family use the mudroom most of the time. This is typically for guests. A lot of these contemporary homes have partition walls breaking up the space and breaking up the family essentially. We do a lot of open space living where the kitchen, the family room, the dining room can all be enjoyed as one space and everyone can still be together. When you walk in the front foyer, we have a paneled wall from the front to the back with a hidden door, not drawing your eye to a mudroom behind there with all the kids' mess. And we did some indirect lighting on it in the cove to just kind of light it up. It was a nice feature as well. The dining room is at the front of the house in this home, and it's very airy and spacious, and it's separated by these floating stairs. The wine display. Something as simple as a $200 panel of MDF and then sprayed with a finish does wonders for your design, just to give you some more dimension rather than just a flat drywall. We've also created a fireplace there which separates a nice sitting area with the glass in the front, so it creates some privacy from the street so you're not in a fishbowl. Cars are driving by, the lights can be on, the blinds could be open, and you're seeing that fireplace and that feature and the light fixtures rather than into the personal space. The furniture, I mean, this is something we go over with interior designers all the time. In this case, that very modern contemporary couch that still sits low to let that sight line in is key for sure. The open to below, this is a very popular design feature in a lot of these homes because when we are designing houses, the city maxes you out at a certain amount of square feet. So having the height and the width of these homes, it also allows for being able to see down from above and having that airy, grand great room. This is a very basic fireplace feature. We've done painted MDF, and the interior designer Harman also spec'd out some drywall reveals just to give some detail and dimension to these sidewalls. A lot of times in traditional homes, you're doing your fireplace, your TV with built-ins on the side, but you can imagine 20 foot, you're not going to be using much of that space without a ladder. So just having some architectural design, something seamless, as simple as drywall, can do wonders. Obviously you see the suspended floating stairs, which are a big wow factor in this house with the bridge. This is all structurally built and tied into steel I-beams. So it looks very minimalist, but there's a lot that went into it in engineering it and getting the span and the rise and run for these stairs. So creating that view when you come in the front door and being able to stare out the back, seeing right back to the 300-foot yard lot, seeing through the stairs is a wow factor for sure. When you come in, obviously you don't actually get to see the kitchen and the features and what's going on until you're well into the house. So I like that feature as well. Again, Harman does amazing things with their design, and a lot of people are going for this darker, moodier kitchen. We always think about investment and think about what is going to stand the test of time. So the kitchen countertops are all porcelain, large span, so we have no seams in the island. You'll see that the flat work on the kitchen is all the darker material, and then the backsplash ties in with the lower tiered of the island eating area, so the contrast pieces it together. You will see this material, it gets repeated throughout the house, and I like that. We've got a two-tiered island here, so you have a workspace, your sink, and then it tiers down to where the sitting area for the kids and the breakfast in the morning. And then if you're having your meals with your family, we obviously go to the bigger dining table. But this family in particular just loves this two-tiered island. They do most of their meals there. So a little coffee station, little prep area to make drinks. We have our paneled fridge. So when these doors do shut, it's all paneled and it's kind of hard to identify what's fridge and what's storage. So that's really cool, being seamless, having everything tucked away is a big element in these contemporary homes for sure. I've lived in these homes and my clients and getting the feedback, obviously with families, having the hustle and bustle of everyday life, having that mudroom off to the side is an important part here. And we designed that, luxurious as well, maintenance-free, durable, big slabs on the floor so things can just get wiped down. But all the mess and all the school bags and the contents stay back there instead of sitting in your front door for guests and everyone to stare at. The powder room's got the floating vanity, porcelain countertop with an integrated sink. You have your wall-mounted faucet. When you go use it, you feel like you're at a hotel or at a fancy restaurant. So it's definitely got some appeal for it, for sure. In some of our homes, we do an actual live wall with irrigation, timers, and live plants to better the air quality. In this home specifically, the client saw one of these features in our home, wanted that aspect of it, but didn't want the maintenance and the upkeep. So this house has preserved moss. It's treated to stay green and lush throughout its lifespan here in the house. For us, having an interior designer on board, working alongside the architect is pivotal. We do not work on homes without interior design plans. Working just off architectural plans alone is very difficult because all the elements inside, all the design aspects need to be captured for trades. It makes for a smoother process. It takes a village to build a home, so being able to use the things and the materials and the elements that we're passionate about is a good way to spend our days. We enjoy what we do.